Lancashire forced a draw against Middlesex at Old Trafford to ensure the title race would go down to the final round. Middlesex resumed on 72 for 4, an overall lead of 140 with 6 wickets in hand. Kerrigan took 3 wickets for Lancashire late on day 3, and he almost had another one early on day 4 when he got one to grip out of the rough, soft hands from Milan, meaning the ball fell just short of the man at slip. Lancashire could have had a wicket early on again, but keeper Buttler grasped a tough chance off Jarvis. Simpson got the scoreboard ticking with a well-timed flick through the onside, but he very nearly lost his wicket when padding up to Livingston, the ball landing just fractionally behind the stumps. Simpson and Milan both decided to go after Croft, with Milan striking the spinner for a maximum. Milan went past 50 as the partnership reached 100. Simpson brought up his 50 with a drive through the covers off Kerrigan, Middlesex putting on 95 in the morning session without loss. Milan continued to find the fence after the break as Middlesex's lead continued to grow. Lancashire finally had a breakthrough when Milan edged one behind to Buttler off Kerrigan for 87. Roland Jones came to the crease and immediately looked to up the run rate, but he didn't last long, caught by Jones off Kerrigan for 12. Kerrigan with his 5th. 2 balls later and Kerrigan had his 6th. Franklin out, caught Croft for a duck. Simpson was bowled by Proctor for 74 3 overs later, and shortly afterwards, Middlesex decided to declare. Middlesex reached 240 for 8 in their second innings, setting Lancashire the unlikely target of 309 to win in a little more than a session's play. Kerrigan was the chief destroyer for Lancashire, taking 6 for 86, whilst Bailey, who finished wicketless, had the outstanding economy rate of 1.62 from his 16 overs. The equation for Lancashire was simple: 309 runs in just over 40 overs at 7 and over to win the match. Any initial thoughts of Lancashire batting for a draw were quashed as Buttler, promoted to opener, hit 23 from the first 8 balls that he faced. However, his entertaining cameo lasted just 14 balls before he was out. Cork Compton bowled Finn for 26. Hamid joined Jones at the crease, but the run chase had died with the wicket of Buttler. The pair batted for 21 overs without further loss before both captains agreed to call it quits midway through the session. A draw looked to be a fair result after both sides had to work hard in periods to keep themselves in the match. Jones hit 131 across 2 innings without being dismissed after his match-saving knock in the first innings, whilst Milan hit a pair of half-centuries to be the main contributor for the visitors. Kerrigan finished with match figures of 10 for 166, the third 10-wicket haul of his career. Middlesex extend their lead at the top of the division to 9 points, ahead of a blockbuster final round clash with Yorkshire at Lord's next week. Lancashire sit in 6th place, needing at least 11 points from their final match against Warwickshire at Edgbaston to guarantee their place in Division 1 next season.